Hello, welcome back to Tarot by Andy. Thank you for being here. This is my vibrational reading. Please do your own research for entertainment purposes and allegedlys. I'm going to do a spread today on Karl Larson, the gentleman that Thomas Markle is trusting, who used to be a paparazzi and did the ones that he was in the shop, the ones that were used against him in the letter, and why she, fell off the rails with him, and why she estranged herself from him. That was her excuse. And she hired him. She set the whole thing up. If you don't know that, this has gone way back in previous readings, as well as the journalistic channels. Oh, we got to bounce. Is very defensive here. So yes, they're very defensive. This whole relationship is very defensive. And that's because they're trying to defend Thomas Markle. So anyways, what I was getting at is it was a setup. Complete utter setup here. And then he hooks up with him. They become friends. So that's kind of bizarre. So I do want to see the nature of the relationship, and is there trust there? Is there trust, and should there be trust? Is there trust there, and should there be trust? Should there be trust? Is there trust there? Is the trust positive? Is the trust there? Is it positive? Will it be positive? What's it going to be like? What's this energy between these two men? The energy between these two men. Give me the energy between these two men. Oh, gosh. Getting some. Well, he does not have possession. He doesn't have what he used to have. He's unstable, I would say. There's a lot of unstableness. This is sticking out. I'm going to take it. So, there is a no card. So, there is a burden here. There's a burden here with the Four of Pentacles. So, there is a lack of stability in the relationship, and it's burdened. The foundation isn't solid, I would say. It's not a solid foundation of a relationship. It is burdened, and it is a no card. So no is no. No, he really should not be fully trusted because they're not built on solid ground. They are not built on a solid foundation here. And the loyalty here is in reverse. It's in reverse. So upright would be more loyalty, possessiveness. You're mine, you're mine, you're mine. It's a greedy miser card here. There's not a lot of trustworthiness and total loyalty. So the loyalty is kind of not there, I think. And it will create a burden for him. And we got this defensive card that popped out. So I'm going to get the challenging position now. The challenging position. Challenging position. I've got these that fell out. I'm taking these over those. So what I have here is the daddy card, the banker. So this is the man who has it all is the challenge. We know Thomas doesn't have it all. Probably the paparazzi guy doesn't have it all. And we have a major transformation going on here. He knows that it's been like a death dealing with his daughter. It feels like a death when they estrange themselves from you. It's probably worse than a physical death because it's a choice. And so it's been absolutely brutal on Thomas. And we have here his inner strength is testing his inner strength. He's also got his boundaries up here with the Seven of Wands here. And so the Seven of Wands represents courage and adversity. It's a competition now at this point in time. And it is about blocking someone also. So his maneuvers will be blocking what Markle has said about him. So he wants to block the things that she has said. And then we have here the Knight of Pentacles. It's a slow moving. He took a sweet time in doing so, in blocking her and defending himself in this competition over the obstacles that she created. And he's very unhappy. So he is trying to muster all his strength to deal with it. It's been like a total death to him. He's been a very reliable father with the King of Pentacles. This guy, he felt that he had it all at one point in time, and it came to a screeching halt with the estrangement. With estrangements for females, if you don't know anything about estrangement, typically the average length of time is about 5 years for females. For males, it is longer. It's between 5 to 7 years for females. For males, it's longer than 7 years. It actually stretches out more to like 10 years, and it can become more permanent with a male. If a male child estranges themselves from a parent, you're more likely to lose them indefinitely. That is what they talk about if you ever do your research on it. So he is probably, I think he is, she has a lot of male energy, I would say Markle does, and it's indefinite. At this point in time, he knows it's permanent. He's gone, it's gone past, it's starting to get into that really rough waters where it's really stretched and pushed on, where the parent starts to really realize, okay, I think this is permanent. So let's get into the next position, the hidden energy. And I know I'm looking for the loyalty between the two men, but it really seems to want to speak about this. So we do have celebration and friendship and creation, collaboration. So I would say that is the hidden energy. So I would say, based on the situation with the journalist, the paparazzi guy, the hidden energy, they are friends. They are friends. They have a drink together. They break bread together. So yes, I would say there is some friendship there. Let's get the next position. And let's see, what do I have here? Yes. Okay. So smug pleasures. They get smug pleasures, and they're able to balance their energy together. Over the fact that his daughter is a Queen of Cups in reverse. She has turned her back on him. She's not a loving individual. She definitely does not wear her heart on a sleeve. She's also turned her fire wand against him. This is the Rising Phoenix in reverse. She thinks she's the Rising Phoenix. She's turned her back to him. She has no energy, no enthusiasm, and she has no love at this point in time. She turned off that love faucet, and he wants her to face her soul. He wants her to realize the pain she has caused him. He doesn't think that he will ever heal from this, and he's facing, he knows that healing's not going to happen. The passion's been left behind. The emotions are drained and poured out, and he's looking at the dismal future of looking at his soul, because he knows his time's limited, and the healing's not going to happen in time. So yes, that is what's going into, that is that position. Now I'm going to go into the future. That's where he was thinking a while ago. And then we have here the Page of Swords. She's cruel. And he's going to take cruelty with cruelty. He's going to have sharp words for her, and he's going to put out very negative messages about her. And so this is the position of bringing out that message, that negative message about Markle, his daughter. Seventh position. Whoa, that hit the ground. I'm going to grab it because those ones are important. Here we go. Yeah, and we got the Knight of Swords here. Knight of Swords, and it is in the upright position. So this is him going on a quest, a mission, to attack her. He's going to attack her. He's going to take her down. He wants to take her down. That is attack. I'm going to get you. And I'm going to get you with harsh words. Negative message, I'm coming for you. And he's got his support measure here. Okay, let's get this Karl Larson and Thomas Markle friendship here. They're having a cocktail together. And we have here, it looks like the outside, here we got here for this, the eighth one, outside influences. The outside influences, they think that he's just going to crash and burn, basically, that he won't be able to continue on, that his message is going to get shut down, and he won't be delivering it with a lot of power and intent and ambition. The publicity in reverse, I would say he's not really excited to do it. He's not super ambitious to do it. He's not doing it for publicity or for money. He's not doing it for fame. He's not doing it for attention. All it is a huge risk for him at this point in time. He's facing everyday life, and his whole life is burned up in front of him. So this is a person who feels very let down in every way, shape, and form. And that's why he's going on the attack. But he's very well could run into problems with his lack of ambition. His ambition is going to be a problem. I've said this before. There's going to be a lack of ambition coming from Daddy Markle, because it's something that's, I don't think it's in his nature to do this and this. I don't think this is his nature. And I think that's why it's such a struggle. Let's get the ninth position, the hopes and fears. Hopes and fears, hopes and fears, hopes and fears. I'm going to take this one. The hopes and fears. A hope is to draw lots of attention. Lots and lots of attention and growth, and everyone hears about it, reads about it. This is the publicity. So this is where everyone gets that, you know, the word out, and having people realize, oh my God, what did she do to him? New ideas. It's a surge of an enterprise. So the two of these men have a surge of an enterprise. They're hoping for growth, creative visualization, high energy. Even though he's suffering low energy, even though he's, because I've gotten here, his vibes are down. His vibes are down. He's burdened. Where was it? It's here, but he's suffering. And even though he's suffering, he's got to push on. He's got to push on. He's got to fight off his inclination of not wanting to do this, because it's a struggle for him to take down your own daughter. I mean, come on. Even, he still loves her. He's hurt. He's feeling pain, but he still loves her. That love doesn't just go away. And we have here, what is this? Yeah, that's teamwork expansion. So they're going to work well together, the Three of Pentacles. And that teamwork will come together. And it's mastery and skill, because that guy is into the media also. And then Thomas has his career past. So the two joined together look like they're going to have some success. They will have success right here. That's successful right there. Even though he's so suffering and struggling, those two are building a friendship. They are building a friendship. So let's get some more on that friendship. Let's clarify the Three of Cups. Let's clarify the Three of Cups for these two men. Let's get some more information on their friendship, on their hidden friendship, the hidden friendship. Rainbow. Wow, they're doing good together. He's really there to help him out, you guys. He's not there to hurt him. No, he's not. And at the bottom of the deck, we got idealistic energy, the page of cups, idealistic energy. And that's the hidden energy. He still always will view her as my baby flower, my idealistic. That's how he's going to view her when he exits the earth plane. She will still always in his heart be this. Because at one point in time, she gave him happiness. At one point in time, she was the perfect friendship, idealistic daughter, as well as the friendship that he built up with Karl Larson over Markle right here. And that's why they built up their friendship, was because of her. So let's clarify some more. Let's clarify some more with this idealistic energy. So it's going to be idealistic energy in their friendship as well. It's sort of a Markle replacement. And then we have here, at some point in time, there will be the sad goodbye. Their work will be complete, and there will be the sad goodbye. And he's had to say goodbye to Markle, Megan, and eventually at some point in time, he will be saying goodbye to Karl. Let's find out what the sad goodbye will be. Sad goodbye, that came out, and I don't want it. The sad goodbye, clarify that sad goodbye. What's going to cause the sad goodbye? What's going to cause the sad goodbye? What's going to cause the sad goodbye? Well, the sad goodbye will be the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. So that is the broken family. Eventually, they will do the sad goodbye. Inheritance in reverse. He's not family. They will complete whatever it is they were going to do. And it's just, they'll close it out. It'll just close it out. The guy will probably go on to do some other job to make his family comfortable and happy, because he's going to have to work. He's going to have to work on his own legacy. And so his legacy, I think, at this point in time will be complete. That's why we have the sad goodbye. He'll say, okay, I did what I could here for you. We had a friendship. We created something here, and it was over your daughter. And now I must go on to make more money. There's no money and not enough money in this for me. So he's going to do the sad goodbye, because he can't build his financial empire legacy based on one sad story. But the teamwork is going to go really well. It will go well. It's not going to be a crash and burn. It will go well. And they're both going to need to be very defensive and watch their boundaries. And so that's what that is all saying. So it's going to be fine for him. He can trust him. And it did show here that he's very broken. He's very broken. He's burdened. It is an unstable foundation here starting out, because, Thomas is not, he's not a greedy person. He's a very giving person. And he gave and he gave and he gave to the point of burdening himself. And she took advantage of him. And then after she got what she wanted, she got all the residual benefits that she wanted. And after she got her residual benefits, it's kind of like that. Is the juice worth the squeeze? The money tree, you know? No, she felt she drained that money tree and she took off to go find other money trees. And she found a very large, big money tree. Dad doesn't have enough money on his trees. So, you know, let's get some more energy on how does Megan feel about her dad's YouTube channel. How does Markle feel about her dad having a YouTube channel? How does Markle feel about dad having a YouTube channel? He is manifesting things for himself and going to turn his vision into reality. Yes, he is. What else does she think about this? Whoa. She is feeling emotionally detached from it. She does not want to look at it. She's like, oh, I do not want to look at that. I'm going to turn my back to it. I'm not looking at it. What else does Markle think about dad having a YouTube channel? Dad having a YouTube channel. Dad having a YouTube channel. How does Markle feel about dad having a YouTube channel? Her dad having a YouTube channel. How does she feel? How does she feel about dad having a YouTube channel? Whoop, she's turning her back to it. That is the rising phoenix. He's trying to take me down. He's going to take me down. I'm very disconnected from the fact that he is going to take me down. Oh, there we go. And he's going to be successful at it. Yeah, she's going to be sweating real good now. Well-deserved sweat beads. And he's going to shine the light on her. At one point in time, he is going to talk about how at one point in time, they had a lot of enthusiasm for each other. And it was a lot of sunshines, happy days. He's going to reflect on that. She knows he will reflect on her goodness and the growth during her youth and the steady progress that she had with that horse is steady progress. There's a young girl there. Being in touch with your inner child. And he's going to tap into her inner child and talk about her inner child and the swift progress she made in life under his care. Under his care, she helped grow him and make him. And she knows it. So what else can I say about the Ace of Wands? He's being creative, and he's got the visualization to do it, and the enterprise to do it, and the connections to do it. And he will grow, and he will give that spark of clarity to people about her inner child and the way she was as a child. So she realizes he's going to talk about her youth, and which is going to really make her look bad, because she won't be able to be the rising phoenix, because it's going to paint her horribly just based on his love and care and nurture that he had for her and how he helped her grow as an individual. He was responsible for her growth and to how far she went. And that is going to be highlighted, which is really going to be very damaging for her. And it's going to affect her ability to make money. We have here the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. She won't be able to gather her resources to fight against him. And she will be feeling like she's going to be facing everyday life in a crash and burn, and she will not be that rising phoenix. 2 rising phoenix in reverse. She will not be able to rise up. So that'll definitely take her down and ruin all her resources, basically the resources of being able to work and finagle money. Charities, all the fraudulent type of connections that she creates. People are not going to want to do it with her. People will turn their back. She feels like everyone's going to turn their back. She's going to turn her back to the situation. She's not going to want to look at it. She's very disconnected from his new reality he's creating. And she will be painted as she was fantastic. We had this fantastic life. And that's just going to scar her, because emotionally that should probably scar her. So I'm going to ask next, will it emotionally scar her to hear his words of what a beautiful idealistic relationship they had? No. It's going to make her dark side come out, because she won't be able to handle it. She won't be able to balance her emotions and take that bad situation and turn it into her favor. The dark side will come out of her. The dark side. That's the devil side. With those red wings, the devil energy. When you cannot calm and keep yourself cool and calm and collected, what happens? your dark side surfaces. So her dark side will come out, and she's going to realize that she's facing pain and melancholy, and that she self-sabotaged herself and sabotaged the relationship. At one time, she was idealistic energy who was very self-sacrificial for her father and would go in pause mode for him. And but then she took off to conquer the world with the Two of Wands. And that's where things started to go south, was when she took off to go conquer the world with the Two of Wands. Two of Wands is about, new growth. So she did that for her own growth, for projects, working. She left to go to Canada. And that's when things started to fall apart. And so it easily, she took off, and then things went like this. And that's where everything falls apart. So, and this is where this flips, and she becomes very selfish and just for show. And when this flips, and she becomes that unidealistic daughter who's uninspired to even visit or see or talk to her dad, because she is too busy conquering the world and trying to create something for herself. So she easily flipped into the selfish position, because this is not major arcana. But at one point in time, he saw her as idealistic, hanging, self-sacrificial. I'm putting myself to work here. I'm planning. I'm in planning mode, and I'm deciding my path. She had this whole idealistic energy. He was very proud of her, but that proud dad ended up being very discouraged dad, based on her change of attitude, because those cards flipped, in essence. So yeah, that's how I see it. And I think that this guy will be fine in terms of Thomas trusting him. So just to reiterate that. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Have a great day. Until next time, like and subscribe. Bye, you guys.